Hey guys, this is Crixie and Darkin coming at you from the land of technical difficulties to bring you Dawngate. As you can see, I'm using my regular name here, Atlas. If you ever see me in a game, I will be using the name Atlas generally, unless I get it changed over. Dawngate is the new MOBA coming in from Waystone. It's been sitting in closed beta for quite a while. I've played in the last closed beta event. I was going to be in the last two, but unfortunately my machine had some difficulties. So, Dawngate's a MOBA. A lot of people have, played MOBAs nowadays. You see a lot of them. Started out with the good old Defense of the Ancients, Warcraft 3. Probably the big thing right now, you got Dota 2, but then you got League of Legends. I'm a big League of Legends player myself, but I really try to hit up every MOBA I can, just to kind of see what their take on it is. And most of them kind of just copy off Dota or League of Legends, Heroes of the North, whatever. They do the same thing over and over again. Dawngate was particularly interesting to me when I first heard about it because it does some new things. It is a little bit different. Let's go ahead and bring this up to the slightly larger screen, which is going to happily... Alright, so it doesn't like that. That's alright. I'll give it a minute. I'll give it a second. Alright, sorry, had some difficulties there. You might have seen a music jump there. Game actually has really cool music. I really like the background music. Login screen is a really awesome little music thing it's got going on. So, as you can see in my profile here, I'm a beta tester. I got 5... let me kind of jump into the profile. I'll show you. This is actually quite cool that it shows this. So this will show your games with different shapers, as they're called in Dawngate, not champions, not heroes. These are shapers. You can see your kind of recent history. This is very recent. I am not just 0-1. As you can see, I have 5 wins. I think I'm like 5-4. I'm not 100% certain. 4 double kills. It's kind of cool information that it actually kind of shows you right off the bat. I use this random picture, but there's a bunch of little icons. I don't like how little the icons thing is because you really can't see them. It's actually bigger when it's selected. See, you can't really see them, and this thing's kind of annoying. And there's this clicky noise that happens whenever you move across anything. Anyway, lore. There's a big lore section. You can read about all kinds of stuff. There's kind of an interesting little storyline going on in the background. I'll go ahead and jump to the fun part here is the shapers. Shapers are the actual champions of the game. Now, as you can see, there's, I believe when I last get it, there's 18, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, 18. Last time there was a new shaper brought in named Zalgus here, but it doesn't look like they brought in a new one for this closed beta event and this patch. So if you click the forums button here, this actually brings up the forums. The first time I tried to do a video, it actually, I accidentally clicked this like 9 times. And there's a survey button. I haven't even clicked that, honestly. Let's look at the options. So graphically, it's for some reason dropped itself back down to low. My machine runs it pretty well. I had some issues before, but I realized I was on power saver mode and felt pretty silly. Audio settings. There's a bunch of slider bars that affect the audio settings. It's pretty incredible, actually. And then you got game. You got a profanity filter, which you can turn off or on. I just leave it on, but for now. But shows smart cast ranges. I should actually turn that on. You can actually move the minimap, which is kind of cool. You can swap the minimap. Enable auto attacks. I don't even know why you'd be like, I don't want to auto attack. Screw that. Mouse sensitivity. I remember last time it was a little slow, so I might have to bring that up in game because I don't remember. It looks like it reset a lot of my settings. Key bindings. Bunch of key bindings. Let me make sure SmartCast is indeed set up. Yeah. Okay, my SmartCast is still on. SmartCast wasn't on at first, and I'm so used to it from League of Legends that it was kind of a nightmare. And credits. Credits are in the options. In case you need to know any of those things. We got the beta agreement in there as well. So, you got a general chat. I mean, a lot of the standard stuff you see in a MOBA thing is Harlequin Reaper. You might have seen some of his videos. He is offline because he's probably working or something, because that's what responsible people do. I have no mail. That's one thing I do kind of like. You seem to be able to send mail. Like, I haven't tried it, but you can send mail that they'll get later. That's not just like a chat thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and I'll go in solo. And I'll show you kind of some of the various things they've got in-game here. There's some things I can't really show you here. For one thing, the perks is... The perks exist. However, it is grayed out because you can't customize them. There's a bunch of preset ones. So that'll be a more complete feature when the game actually gets in and gets going. I'm assuming. I am assuming that. Matchmaking can take a couple minutes. So let's go ahead and just kind of jump up to the point when we actually get into a game here. Alright, here we are, guys. I got the accept. Here we go. Who do I want to play with this one? Let me kind of get myself set up here. He's going tanky hunter type. Alright, let's do this. Let's go Guardian. No, let's go Predator. Okay, so Freya is a big favorite of mine. She was the first shaper I played. She's kind of a melee... I don't want to call her an assassin exactly. She's a very high... Let me turn down some of the sound on this. So she's kind of an assassin-y-ish type. She's got to get up in your face and work on you for a while. So here's the perks. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of specific ones. So you got things that just can give you like various bonuses, and then you got stuff that actually gives you like special passive bonuses. It'll be really interesting to play with when the game actually gets in. So it's 4 different role types. This is kind of an interesting take on the different roles. Gladiator, you're looking at like stacking up minion kills, so it's like the farming setup. You get extra gold from farming quickly. Tactician, you get gold for being near stuff that dies, so that's quite cool because it allows the support role a lot more strongly. And the thing about it is you can get away with going Tactician on like a carry type role. You absolutely can. You just handle it differently. Hunter is generally what you're going to do if you're jungling. You do extra damage to minions and such. And you also get a chance to get extra gold, which is called Vim, really in this. And then Predator. This gives you a ton of gold for killing enemy shapers. So this is the risky way to do it. It's pretty good. So, like I was saying, so what we got here, we got Volek. Volek's actually a big favorite of mine. He's an awesome jungler. Looks like he's going kind of more of a bruiser in lane kind of a role. He's really cool. He's this big undead guy that like heals himself super quick. Does lots of AoE damage. Alright, let's jump into this here. Sorry, I had a slight loading problem. So, one thing you didn't really get to see there, but the game actually does load instantaneously coming out of Champ Select, which is pretty fascinating, actually. Like, it loads while you're in Select, and as soon as the game finishes, it just loads right in. I have had a few issues with it crashing out of that initial load, and it just did that. So that's one thing that's a little annoying. It's happened probably, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the games I've played, so 3. So let me grab my ability here. I got Gouge. The thing about Freya, how she works, she uses a rage system. She will move up to 50 on her own. And then, let me look at my spellbook here. Let's do... I'll talk about this in a second. I just want to make sure we're all set up. Let's do that.
Quickly.
So, okay, our jungler has never played and has decided to just start by jungling. So it's a little awkward at the start here. I'm trying to... Okay, so I'm up here with Volek. I'm a big fan of Volek, so I'm down for this.
Lord. I'm coming for you.
Okay. Let's get in on this. Let's make stuff happen.
They're all weak.
Stuck.
I'll track them down. Come out, come out.
Okay. So, how Freya works, she uses this rage system, and then her abilities are all double cast. So you cast it once, and then follow it up with a secondary hit. So you kind of need a little more time to get the damage down on people. We're a little behind in XP because of the way that they're... Come on.
First blood.
My ally is just kind of hanging out, letting himself get wrecked. That's alright. It's alright. It happens. So now I have a little dash type thing. I'll just let him push us to the tower. The game's pretty snowbally, so... I mean, there's a good chance we're going to have a pretty tough time in lane now.
Come
But that's fine. We need help up here. We need help. Can't do anything against this setup. It took two melee up here. The game doesn't really have a solid meta set yet, so it's all kind of just like, here's what makes sense. I just do stuff. I want to get him to do something dumb, like come try to dive us or something, because that's funny. Ah, they're just messing with us.
You don't
He's got a nasty stun.
Lord.
An ally has been
Come on,
slain.
man.
Renzo will protect you.
Come on. Let's do this. It's a MOBA. It's a MOBA. It's a frustrating genre. So we're happily getting torn to pieces here. This guy's just got us totally out. I don't know what to do.
Your binding is under attack.
I won't hurt you.
Invincible.
Can't help you, man. Can't help you.
Come on. Come on.
Goodness. Alright, let's start getting some more damage.
Sit down.
No escape.
Gotta head back to base. 'Cause that's how it works, man. Alright, let's get some more power. The itemization is very simple. It's just a series of basic stat boosting abilities that will lead into further abilities that affect that same kind of stat. So like red stuff is life, orange is resilience, you know, purple as well, all these different things. Movement speed is handled, movement speed and attack speed are handled through the same stat called haste. Freya is really big on power. She doesn't really need haste because as she gets more rage, she gets more haste automatically, so she'll attack faster as she attacks people. God, we are thoroughly shut out of this lane.
Oh, perfect.
Can't do anything. Infuriating. The problem is the jungler's never played. He doesn't know how the game works, so we're just kind of hoping.
An ally has been slain.
Renzo, friend to all children.
We need you here when we're all up.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
I won't hurt you. I'm coming for you.
Stuck.
It's mine now.
That hurts. I've actually played this ranged guy we're fighting. He is a huge lane bully. Like, the thing, he's got a bunch of very high damage. He's got a very high damage skill shot on a low cooldown that has no mana cost associated.
Stuck.
I won't hurt
Ready
you.
for touchback. Victory chair.
Do anything. This jungler is of no use. No use. Ah! Where's his?
An ally has been slain.
I'm here to help.
Cannot fight through these guys.
Quickly.
Their jungler's here, of course.
Wish them a lot.
You have slain an enemy.
Deal with it.
Double kill.
Don't get in my way again.
Idiots.
2. Who's next?
None can withstand us.
come out.
Yeah, he's pretty safe now. That double kill really put me back in the game, though. I'm gonna be really dangerous. Freya snowballs, man. She hurts. She's a hard-hitting character. So let's go ahead and back. And because I'm a predator, I needed those kills to actually get me in here. So I got like 135, I think, % more gold than a person normally would. So let's get some serious back-breaking power here. Let's go resolve, and let's get some health, so I can kind of be a little tougher, and I'll get a second thing of power. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and more potions. I'm good at this. I'm on the ball with this game, man. I really enjoy Freya. She's fun. She's risky, though, and she's a little tough to play in lane, but when she's got her ultimate's freaking awesome, because her ultimate actually causes an AoE fear. Let me talk a little bit about the map while we have a second. So, as you can see, there's a 2 lanes. It's a little bit like if you played League of Legends. It's a little bit like Twisted Tree Line, but bigger on a diagonal. Ow. Sorry, getting knocked around a little here. Hard to talk at the same time. So many things at once. Oh, of course I'm being left here by myself. That sucks. Let's take that.
No mercy. Out of my way.
Your binding is under attack.
Ow.
Where?
Ugh, they hurt.
They're all weak.
The pain. So as you can see, there's these spirit wells. These spirit wells, there's 4 of them on the map. You start with control of 2 each. And what they do for you is they are basically where your passive gold gain comes from. Which means you can actually go to these little minions that are in them and kill those minions to screw up the passive gold gain of the other team. That's infuriating. It's alright. And I have all the kills on my team. Great. Excellent. This guy's just farming away, and I can't stop him for nothing.
Attack.
Come on.
Killing spree.
Deal with it.
Together to victory. Double kill.
Deal with it.
Relentless.
Oh, my damage output is off the wall, man. Off the wall. Let's do it. Let's get some damage down.
Come out, come out.
What are you doing? Crazy? Oh man, that guy's good.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm dead.
Shut down.
It's alright. Happens. Alright, let's get Force. And...
An ally has been slain.
for some vigor. You gotta get that health up with Freya. You don't need much, you just need enough to survive a few things. So I'm 4-1, I'm off to a good start here. So anyway, so you can kill the minions inside of these to screw up their gold gain, so they'll have the same kind of minions going on in there. And then, like a Twisted Tree Line control point,
Is under attack.
you can, oh, look at you go, man. Oh, that
Your
wolf.
binding has been destroyed.
Binding is a tower. Sorry, I'm distracted here.
Out of my way.
They're pushing our tower pretty hard, so I expected that. As you can see, she kind of starts attacking faster as she attacks more. Let's just kill minions.
You don't need that. I won't hurt you.
Deal with it. Critical hits. So, yeah. So I'm pretty dangerous now. I have effectively snowballed myself.
Take a look.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
Come on.
A bit more than I feel like fighting. Probably a good thing I didn't jump into that, because I probably could have killed one of them if I just leapt on them, because that's what I do. Because I'm Freya. Freya's aggressive. It's all about making things die. So we got 2 of them up here. We now have like 2 junglers for some reason. Strange. Let's get that.
Your binding is under attack. Stop. You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
Deal with it. Oh, damn. He got me with his ultimate. His ultimate's a skill shot, AoE damage over time kind of a setup. It hurts. It's painful. So let's see. I already got Resolve. I don't need that. Adamant's going to take me a minute to actually get to. I've got Force. And I don't have Rampancy. Rampancy's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm going to get Rampancy. I'm going to wait for a minute on the extra Vim, get Rampancy. There's no boots. We're bootless. The only haste item I get on her is Equilibrium. I do go with the recommended item because they are pretty good.
Your team has captured a spirit well.
Bored. Quickly.
Do 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 do.
They're all weak.
Let's kill this. Do do.
An enemy binding has been.
One thing that's really awesome that I discovered actually when I was playing with Harlequin, the characters will actually talk to each other. They'll just kind of have these funny little conversations. I really like it, actually. It kind of made me happy. So we've got this guy headed down here. Alright, push top. It's fine. I don't even care.
Your spirit well is under
What are
attack.
you gonna do, man?
It's mine now.
Your spirit well is under attack.
Whatever you want to do. Just knock down your towers. Split push. Split push is not as effective in this, by the way. The towers will actually regenerate after a while. It's pretty interesting.
Your spirit well. Enemy killing spree.
So that's kind of something you have to
An
deal
enemy
with.
binding has been destroyed.
Where's the blink? Yeah, there we go. Is there still 4 of them?
Where's Fenmore? Come out. Come on. Sit down, wretch. Where's Fenmore? Come on.
Gotta keep my rage up.
Your binding is under attack.
Why is he just
Come out,
jungling?
come
I don't
out.
understand.
Distraction. I'm coming for you.
It's gonna be rude.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's get down there and help them out. I'll be able to cut them off when they try to run. It'll be
Quickly.
good. It will be excellent.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I won't.
Oh, they all backed off. Lame. It's alright. It's okay.
No mercy. Bored.
Take a spirit well. Let's do it. you can actually farm these minions. It's pretty cool.
Your team has captured a spirit well.
Come on. Come get me, kids. I want them to try.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy is relentless.
That was a bit painful, but it's alright. No, don't jump in there. Why would you do that,
An
guys?
ally has been slain.
Need him to go running all the way up in there. Oh well. Oh well. Take adamants.
An enemy is dominating.
Where you leaving?
Silly. Who is it? Who's got all the kills? Oh, of course it's that guy. This Zalgus is a little strong. He got nerfed and he's still pretty over the top. It's alright though. It's alright. It's okay.
The earth won't have it.
We'll get there. Let's get another power.
Where?
Freya likes the damages. So once you take one of these, they actually do get locked for a while. So you can see there's an open one, and that's what a locked one looks like. So they actually can't take it back
Quickly.
for some time, which is fine. I like that. I'm down with that. I need to level up my lifesteal
Your
item.
spirit well is under attack.
So I can get away with
Your spirit
juggling a
well
little
is
bit
under attack.
for the gold.
The enemy captured
kill
your
these.
spirit
I'll
well.
do it.
hurt you. Come on.
Knock him around a little bit.
Trash.
Come on.
Your spirit well is under attack.
Where?
Behind me!
So the issue with the towers regenerating is if you don't push the towers enough, they do start regenerating, which actually means that really close games become nightmarishly long. Not sure why that jump happened that way.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been shut down.
Trash. I'm coming for you. Come out, come out.
Oh, of course that guy shows up. Of course he does. It's alright. Getting the kills, man. Did I get that? Was that a kill for me? I think it was. I think I was 5 and 3 a minute ago. So I think that was mine. I love my ultimate. It's an AoE fear. I mean, that can't ever be bad. So that's why he was still there when I went through the bush. I did
They're
pop
all
my
weak.
ultimate and kind of kept him there. There's not a lot of stuff to kill. Let's go back and get some items. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know if you noticed they were walking into the bush I was just standing in. That would have made me
An enemy
me
has been
a bit
slain.
nervous. Let's get resilience. Let's get resilience. I love people start complaining. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not a tanky DPS, man. I'm squishy.
Your
Tanky
spirit well
DPSs are
is
too
under
strong.
attack.
What do you want, man?
Come on.
We've had most of the spirit wells for most of the game, which is actually a huge advantage for us.
Get
Your
back!
spirit well is under attack. The enemy captured your spirit well. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
That was a good catch. Oh, well. good.
I won't hurt.
Let's push down this tower, boys and girls.
An enemy has been slain.
Stuff, guys.
Where?
The sheep.
Binding has been destroyed.
Quickly.
Sheeps are overpowered.
Back, back.
An enemy binding will respawn soon. Your binding will respawn soon. An enemy binding has been destroyed.
Why are my abilities not working?
Behind me.
That explains why I was stuck. Guys, stop attacking the support.
An enemy binding has respawned. An ally has been slain. Your binding has respawned. Enemy double kill.
That was a little silly. I got kind of stuck up in that one. I feel kind of dumb right now. It's alright. What was it? Suggesting I get veracity? Oh, veracity. It takes time to get stuff. Let's do hostility. Yeah. Additional power is overpowered. Power is OP. Doesn't make sense. That's a good push. We took down 2 towers. Lost minimal people. I died, which is unfortunate. So the game's, I mean, it's interesting. The issue is, this is my biggest problem, I think. Yeah, it has to do with close games. Close games in, take League of Legends, can come down to one crazy team fight. So you have to spend forever making sure that team fight is ideal when it happens. And you gotta be on the one-up when it happens. The thing about this one, there are so many...
Come out.
I just ulted on accident.
Your
The
binding
typing is a
will
little
respawn soon.
non-responsive. It's kind of annoying.
Get back.
Let's get up to this guy. Let's get up to this guy.
They can't escape. Come on.
Your binding has respawned.
Our binding respawn.
Quickly.
Oh no. Flash out of there. That was a bit rough. Didn't quite happen how we wanted. It's alright. It's alright. Anyway, so the fact that the towers respawn means you spend forever, like, just going back and forth. And I had a game like that. It took like an hour and 20 minutes, and it was just dumb. Like, you're like, you gotta be kidding me. It was just, it lasted so unnecessarily long.
Come out.
So long. Let's see what they're doing. What are they doing? Where'd you guys go? No, come here. Come down here. It'd be funny.
Allied killing spree.
Deal with it.
Quickly.
Allied double kill. An ally is relentless. Enemy killing spree. You have slain an enemy.
Deal with it.
An enemy binding will respawn
Ultimate came
soon.
up. That's how you do it.
An enemy has been shut down.
Oh no, this stupid tower. You gotta be kidding me.
You have slain an enemy. The enemy team has been annihilated.
Getting wrecked by their stupid base.
Respawned.
It must not stand.
Oh no. Bad. Running. Run away.
Where?
Let's go kill some of the minions. That'll give me some more life. It'll be good.
Bored. Flash of color. No mercy.
Your team has captured a spirit well.
Hear you.
Killing spree. Double stun. Relentless. An ally has been slain.
It's alright.
Enemy
That
double.
went well for me.
Shut down.
Tore some stuff up. Freia's burst is off the wall. It's crazy, crazy high.
Ally
So
killing
let's
spree.
get equilibrium. Let's get equilibrium. It's gonna mess up their attack speed when I hit them. It'll be good.
Enemy killing spree.
It's a bit rough.
An enemy
Kill him.
binding has been
Yeah,
destroyed.
nice. Got him.
An ally is dominating.
Meanwhile, Volek is doing it his best. Volek kills waves faster than anyone. For some reason he went like nothing but haste, so he's really squishy but attacks crazy fast. Volek already maxes out haste like on his own. That's just how he works. Kind of weird build. It's working. It's working, I guess. Well, how's he doing? He's 4-7. I'm carrying, man. Carrying. Especially since I can insta-give
Spirit well is under attack.
their mage, which is like their
Come on,
biggest
come
damage
on.
dealer.
Your
And their
spirit
Freya
well
is
under
0-6, so she's not really an issue.
attack. An ally has been slain.
Not a problem.
Your spirit well is under attack.
No minions. Drop those minions, man.
Your spirit well
All
is
right.
under attack.
Get up in here. Level 20. I'm maxed out. I'm as strong as I get.
Behind me.
I'm as strong as I get.
They won't get away.
Just as long as they don't... Oh, by the way, you get free wards, which
They're
is
all
pretty
weak.
awesome. It's just on a cooldown. So every 3 minutes you can drop a ward. And everybody on the team has one. It's pretty nice. Yeah, everybody's here except Volek.
Bored. Can't.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy. An enemy binding has been destroyed.
I'm dangerous. I love Freya. She's too fun. She's too fun. And like their whole team's dead, and I love it. So you actually have to fight this thing. It's a pretty tough cookie.
Where?
Your team has captured a spirit well.
That down.
An enemy binding has been destroyed.
Vol looks like the support, man. He's running around taking all the spirit wells, knocking down towers. Enemy team's not gonna be able to do anything. Love it. Love it. I can't get destruction yet. Alright, I get veracity. Destruction is very expensive.
Quickly.
It is like the armor shattering ability. It's the last whisper of 75 power, increased defense for penetration by 25. Big defense penetration.
Bored.
So big. Oh, I just realized it's because I only have power. I don't even have
They're all weak.
the other things yet. Alright, let's knock this down. Attack faster.
Have fun.
Your spirit well is under attack.
Come on.
Alright, let's do it.
spirit well is under attack.
I want its head.
Perfect
The
composition.
enemy captured your spirit well.
Alright, let's take this guy. Got it. Yeah, deal with it.
Behind me!
Oh, guess we're going in. And I'm like way back here like an idiot.
Quickly. No mercy.
No escape!
Where?
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. Allied killing spree.
Deal with it.
Your team is
We're
victorious.
good. So that's Dawngate. It's pretty good. It's responsive. It's quick. It's got a lot of interesting little mechanics to it. Really like the itemization system. Mostly because it's simple, I guess. You know, it's very much... here we go. We gotta know some little jumpy bit of weirdness. It is a little glitchy. Closed beta. Took a while to get into the beta. It took me... I had forgotten about the game by the time I got in the beta all of a sudden. Anyway, so let's go ahead and make it stop doing what it's doing. Please. That's alright here. Bring this up. Dawngate has stopped responding. Dawngate. Hey, sorry. Game kind of crashed down there at the end of that last one. It happens. It is a little buggy. Luckily, most of the bugs I've seen are just within the client rather than being like champion stuff. So they've done a good job polishing up the champions, making sure they work right. As you can see, I got my 8 double kills now. If you go earlier, I think I had 4. Doubled them. Doubled my double kills. Double kill. So, as I was saying, this is Dawngate. A lot of fun to play. Love the items. Very simple, very kind of straightforward, but still interesting. Lack of champions, shapers. It's a little harrowing, but I like really wide champion selection. But it's a closed beta. Like, it will have more. You know, they've already released a couple since the game was first, since the first closed beta opened up. So anyway, definitely check out Dawngate. Feel free to send me a message or anything if you're in the closed beta. We'll play or something. I'm pretty good Freia. Just saying. She's so good. She looks pissed. She's like Riven Tryndamere. Anyway. So yeah, and again, is one thing I want to mention. I played Freya while I think Harlequin was playing Nissa, maybe? And they would talk to each other. Because Freya's big thing is her village was destroyed, and she's angry about that. And this is like, as we're walking to land together, she's going on like, oh, I'm sorry about your village, Freya. And Freya's like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, it was just interesting. They converse with one another. This guy says some of the funniest stuff. He's terrible. He's like every like hipster slash fashionista stereotype at the same time. Anyway. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I've been Crixie Darkin, also known as Atlas in most things, till I get it changed. And I will definitely see you guys around. Thank you so much.